Hi there. Welcome to Apple World yet. We should not be narrow-minded, and in light of the fact that we are not going to impact the world, we should not discuss how we ought to transform it. I couldn't say whether to change it yet. I know whether I continue to discuss how filthy it is over here. Someone is going to tidy it up. Everybody realizes the specific statement, precise that I'm alluding to, assuming that you've seen those Scar interviews. Tupac, he truly disapproved of Jay-Z, he truly could have done without him, then not by any stretch of the imagination. So it seems to be Diddy isn't the main high-profile industry figure who couldn't stand Tupac, and reports as of late arisen that Jay-Z likewise detested Poke and considered him to be a danger to his own prosperity anyway. Jay's previous companion, Kanye West, has consistently praised Tupac and referred to him as quite possibly of his greatest motivation as far as music, as well as in the manner Tupac wasn't terrified to express his genuine thoughts and scrutinize the business. See, dissimilar to Jay-Z, both Tupac and Kanye were exceptionally frank about the clouded side of the music business. Furthermore, they straightforwardly stood in opposition to corporate command over dark specialists. As a matter of fact, a few fans have even hypothesized that this is the explanation the business higher-ups needed to quietness Tupac. Yet is this likewise the justification for why Jay-Z couldn't rock Tupac? And what is Kanye's opinion about Jay-Z dissing Pac? We should get into it that motivation should be removed from the creative extravagance and given to all individuals on the off chance that individuals are working from a position of motivation and opportunity, the world would be better. So bits of hearsay as of late begun circling on the web that Jay-Z knew about Diddy's supposed designs to take out Tupac, and fans are saying dubious the number of people that rose to distinction close by Jay. Furthermore, Diddy have either vanished or met unfort at closes, while both of them have kept a cozy relationship in the midst of the new contention encompassing the capture of Diddy's previous partner, Kanye, for his contribution in Tupac's homicide. Fans have reignited the discussion about Jay-Z and Tupac's quarrel, with many saying that Jay profited from PC's less than ideal end. In reality, a ton of fans have contended that in the event that Tupac and Biggie hadn't died early in life, Jay would don't be where he is presently. So, to give you a few setting on Jay and Poe's fight, there were broad tales at the time that Jay was frightened of Tupac outperforming him, since he perceived that he coming up short on's regular mystique. Regardless of Jay's melodious abilities, Tupac had a specific factor that basically couldn't be instructed or reproduced. Yet there's another significant quality that separates Tupac from Jay, and this is the very quality that Kanye West has. Both Tupac and Kanye were never frightened to express their genuine thoughts and contradict some common norms, and the two of them transparently scrutinized the music business. They had some control over Shock, they had some control over Charles Barkley, they had some control over LeBron James, and they had some control over Jay-Z. Beyonce, I realize you, man. However, they have no control over me except for now. The record organizations resemble smothering the sibling they are attempting to make it to, while rap music will be simply misleading publicity. They're telling you what to say and letting you know all that we got. Now, everything we were saying before was cool because they didn't think no one was tuning in. Except for now, they realize they are listening. They are smothering all that you can't express out loud, whatever you need. You can't do what you need. You can't wear what you need. It resembles, you understand what I'm saying. Jay-Z, anyway, never stood up against the norm, and similar to that, he's forever been tied in with placing his monetary advantages above all the other things. Now, the public fight between Jay and Pass started when Jay teamed up with Pass's adversary, Big Deal, to diss West Coast rappers. Jay-Z and Big Deal, both from Brooklyn, New York, became companions in the mid-90s, with their cooperation following right after Jay Brooklyn's Best apparently set off the contention with Tupac Irv Gotti, who added to Jay's presentation collection. Sensible Uncertainty later uncovered that he'd cautioned Jay about including Biggie on the track because of the all-around elevated pressures in the East Coast versus West Coast fight. While Tupac and Biggie were at first based on great conditions, their relationship soured around 1994 following an occurrence in which Tupac was shot multiple times at the Quad Studios. Tupac accepted that Biggie and Diddy knew about the arranged assault anyway. Biggie denied this following the Quad Studios episode. The quote quarrel among Tupac and Biggie heightened with the two of them openly trading verbal pokes. Not some time before Jay-Z delivered Brooklyn's Best Big Deal's track, Who Shot Ya hit the scene, Tupac deciphered Hold Up as an immediate circle, focused on him, further increasing the strained environment between East Coast and West Coast specialists, and for this reason, Irv Gotti had hesitations about Jay delivering his track with Biggie. Anyway, Jay overlooked all alerts and delivered Brooklyn's best on the track. Biggie unequivocally got down on Tupac, alluding to him as his child and suggesting the reports encompassing Tupac's contribution. With Biggie's better half Confidence Evans following this trade, Tupac began straightforwardly dissing Jay-Z's tunes. For example, Bomb First My Subsequent Answer, and Companions. During this period, everybody anticipated that Jay should fight back with a diss track coordinated at Tupac, yet Jay never had the chance to answer on the grounds that only weeks after the fact that Tupac was lethally shot in Las Vegas anyway. It later became visible that Jay did, as a matter of fact, write a dangerous and hostile diss track named Searing focused on Pac, and in spite of guaranteeing he would have rather not delivered it out of regard to Tupac's shouting family. Jay-Z played out the track in the Apollo Theater after Tupac kicked the bucket, and DJ Clark Kent later said that Skating contained incredibly insolent verses about Pac. In the event that you can find anyone who was at that show and Apollo was stuffed, they will let you know that it was totally insane, the things he was saying. Yet for what reason did Jay-Z feel constrained to play out this diss track after Tupac had previously died? Well, one winning the hypothesis proposes that Jay could have felt a good feeling following Tupac's demise since he was frightened of Pac and accepted he would never outperform him in the rap game. As a matter of fact, as per Diddy's previous Guardian Gang bargain, Jay was so scared of Tupac that he once would not leave his Las Vegas lodging for a presentation, since Pac and his company were visiting the area. However, Pac was in Vegas, and him and his fellows now, and they won't let Jay-Z come out the inn they found out where Jay was at. Emerge the inn he planned to miss that presentation, or whatever. Like that, many fans have additionally blamed Jay for being a snake since he didn't dare to straightforwardly participate in a rap fight with Pac. While Pac was as yet alive, numerous rappers who were dynamic during that period and saw the competition have guaranteed that Jay-Z held profound desire towards Tupac's moxie in style, and Jay clearly comprehended that regardless of how capable he was as a lyricist, he would never match Tupac's appeal. Nas uncovered in one meeting that Jay appeared to be severe over the progress of both Tupac and Big Deal, and he reviewed one discussion when Jay guaranteed he was a better rapper than Pac. Furthermore, DMX Nas expressed that back in 2000, he went to a party tossed by Steve Bold, and Jay appeared as though he was as yet hung up on his opposition. Let NS know that specialists like DMX and Tupac simply engaged those statements, starving on the road while we were kicking it, and he let me know that he's better compared to Biggie. Nas said I saw him like he was insane, then he truly got insane. He said that Tupac and DMX were not lyricists. I let him know that I contradicted him by saying that Tupac was the best ever, period. Another justification for why fans have censored Jay as slippery is on the grounds that Jay finished his long-lasting kinship with Kanye. The second Kanye began talking out on how the music business truly functions anyway. Jay has kept a cozy relationship with Diddy, even notwithstanding charges connecting Diddy to a few upsetting things. Many fans have likewise featured that both Jay-Z and Diddy have utilized their cash and ability to shield themselves from any analysis. A couple of years prior, LAPD criminal investigator Greg Caden, who examined Big Deal's homicide, went on Reddit to respond to fans' inquiries, and when one posed to how has Puff Daddy pulled off it, this time, Caden answered Puffy has utilized his legal counselors over the course of the years to protect him from cross-examination, and regardless of the relative multitude of upsetting claims that have arisen over the course of the years ensnaring Diddy in numerous obscure undertakings, Jay-Z has kept an Irby relationship with him to the current day anyway. Jay cut off Kanye for significantly less considerate. Regardless of how you feel about Kanye's perspectives, he was never blamed for killing anybody, or preparing young ladies or men. Now Diddy, then again, certain Diddy's never been accused of everything except the quantity of individuals that have evened out these charges against him certainly brings up certain issues, but Jay wouldn't fret remaining nearby. Diddy fans are currently saying it seems okay, why Jay and Diddy stay together. Thinking about that, Jay likewise has a long history of disturbing claims, from his fellowship with R. Kelly to tales about his